So here we go. Let's start with ginger garlic paste. So about a tablespoon I have taken, no more than that. Garam masala, about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Some Kasoori Methi, about 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'll add coriander powder, about 1/2 teaspoon. Cumin powder, just a pinch I would say. And red chilli powder. Again, about 1/4 of a teaspoon. I don't like too much of red chilli. And chickpea flour. Salt to taste, that's the best way I can tell you. And I will also use some lime. You can use lemon instead, not a huge problem. First mix it. Dash of oil. It's about a tablespoon. When I say dash, that's what I meant. And a little bit of yogurt. About a tablespoon and a half should do for that much quantity in my opinion. Just keep it very light. So this chicken pieces are chicken thighs. We have removed it from the bone and cut it into pieces. I'll keep it marinated. Ideally I should for 2-3 hours, but I'll leave it on this for let's say 30 minutes. Right, now chicken has been marinated for 30-40 minutes. Now is the time that I bring a tray out. I have lined it with baking sheet. You can do it on non-stick tray, not a problem. This pan is really sensitive. I mean this oven, this stove I meant. Just put the pieces out here. I'm trying to stay very clinical. Oh, come on. Here we go. I'll put it here. It's all sensor buttons. That's why it's just squeaking on me so much. I'll just put a few pieces here. About 8 pieces should do. In my opinion, 4 pieces per person and 1 portion should be enough in my opinion. Here we go. Now, rest of the leftover marinade also I can stick it on top. No need to waste that. Now this particular exercise you can do it in advance. Not a huge problem. 180 degrees. Go in, would take about 15 minutes, okay? Meanwhile, we don't have to wait for chicken tikka to get cooked. We can start with our sauce. Now, when it comes to the sauce of chicken tikka masala, that's where the debate starts. Some people say you need tomato puree. The purists, especially ones like coming from India like me, would say it's the murug makhani or butter chicken is the inspiration behind chicken tikka masala. I used to say the same thing, but after a few years of arguing, I have given up because I think this particular recipe has legs of its own and it can stand on it and fight its own ground. So let's start with oil, about 1.5 tablespoons. Things I forgot was bay leaf and black cardamom, which is essential in my opinion. We should start with these two. Start with that. I've just opened the pod so that the seeds can be released in the oil. It tastes nice that way. A couple of bay leaves. Done with that. About, I would say 1 medium onion chopped. That should go in. We would have to saute this till it's light brown in color. I could do my usual thing. Add a pinch of salt so we can color the onions really quick and fast. Right, this onion is absolutely of right color, and now is the time that I go and check my chicken tikka, which I believe is almost done. So I had cheated a bit in between. I felt the temperature was a little low, so I put it at 200 degrees under the grill, and it's nicely colored. Look at that. It's fantastic. Okay, so before I put in there, I'll just drop the temperature here a bit. I'm going to cut it into a few pieces. See, it's perfectly cooked, and that's what you want. Chicken tikka, when it comes out of the oven, it should be thoroughly cooked. There should be no chance of any pink or red juices running out. You could take it out, cool it down a bit, and then cut into pieces. But I'm being a little impatient here. Perfect. All of it with all the marinade and all the juices, it should go in. Because everything adds to the flavor here. And all the juices that have run out, it is from chicken and its marinade. So I'm just gonna take everything in. Perfect. Now take the temperature up. It's really smelling good. Now ginger. Lots of ginger goes in, say about a tablespoon. Now that raw flavor of ginger, because if I had added ginger earlier, that would get cooked with chicken and wouldn't give me that beautiful flavor. I love the crunch of ginger, especially coming in the curries. So I love that. And give a small quick stir, and then we can go on to add the rest of the ingredients. We'll top up the spices. So red chili powder, just a pinch, not too much. It's often to taste. Whenever I'm cooking, I always say spices to taste, pinch of garam masala. I'm adding a little bit now. I'll be adding a lot more later when I finish, just to make sure that everything is correct. So coriander powder, a little bit of cumin powder as well. Fenugreek leaves, very essential ingredient when it comes to build the flavor of chicken tikka masala. And the tomatoes, the one medium tomato chopped, that goes in. Correct the heat, and at this stage, it's good time to add onion masala. What it is, it's basically caramelized onion paste with all the powdered spices, red chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder, garam masala, and lots of tomato paste has gone in just to give that red, beautiful color. And it works as one of the basic sauces in Indian cuisine. Right, at this stage, time to add cream, coconut milk, mango paste or mango syrup. So I have my mango syrup here, which has been taken out of mango chutney jar. Say about half a tablespoon, no more than that. And we got coconut milk. All of it. It's about 200 ml. Bring it up, let it simmer slowly. Never bring it to boil, because the moment you boil this, everything will curdle, and curdling is not good for this particular dish, in my opinion. I could add a little bit of yogurt as well, but I'll see towards the end if I need a little more thickness, then I will add the yogurt. Now, last ingredient is the cream. Single cream, and you add single cream almost when you're ready to serve, or you're just about to take it off the heat. That's the time to add the single cream. But let it come to simmer, and then I'll add the cream. Now it's a little yellowish in color, and purely because I didn't add color to my marinade, okay? So here we go. Cream goes in, and it lightens the whole dish quite a lot in color. It definitely makes it heavier in calories, no doubt about it. I'm not gonna lie about it, but it's delicious. We all love our calories, don't we? Back to garam masala, as I promised, just a pinch. And lots of chopped coriander. It'll simmer gently, and then you can serve this either with naan or pulao rice, or even simple plain rice. But on this occasion, I'm gonna pair this with a little bit of salad leaves, nothing else. Right, my chicken tikka masala is absolutely ready, and I'll go and serve it straight away. Switch that off, otherwise it'll beep. Now, it's a curry at the end of the day, and you have to serve it in a bowl. You could serve it in a plate with whatever you want to, rice or naan. The sauce will just run out. So I just prefer to serve it here. Slightly larger portion. It's for 2 people to share. It's beautiful. I love the color. I think it's perfect. And just to top it up, I'll add a little bit of salad on top, just to give a little bit of color. That's it, beautiful. So that's my version of chicken tikka masala. And before I dig in and taste and eat, this is how I cooked it. I started with ginger garlic paste, coriander powder, cumin powder, fenugreek powder, red chili powder, and a little bit of chickpea flour, salt, a little bit of oil, added yogurt, mixed it all together, and I marinated my chicken tikka there, and then at 200 degrees centigrade, and it took about 12 to 15 minutes for me to cook the chicken tikka. And on the separate pan, I started with about 1.5 tablespoons of oil, and I sauteed bay leaf and black cardamom first, and then added 1 large onion. It was sauteed until it was light brown in color, and then I reached out for my chicken tikka, which was absolutely cooked, added that, added some chopped ginger, topped up the powdered spices, red chili powder, coriander powder, cumin powder, and fenugreek leaf. And then I added some chopped tomatoes and onion masala sauce, a little bit of mango syrup, coconut milk, and also cream, finished with a little garam masala and lots of chopped coriander. And it was ready, and here it is.